Postnatal depression. Now, usually that's a term you only hear regarding mothers. However, postnatal depression also affects dads. In this video, we're going to go through how it affects dads and moms, but we're mainly going to focus on dads for this video. So without any further ado, let's get started. So, what is postnatal depression? It's a depression that develops between a month after the baby's born and up to a year after the baby's born. It affects 1 in 7 mothers every year. Now, it's not just mothers who go through postnatal depression. Dads experience it too. Both parents go through a period of adjustment as they try to handle the huge changes that a baby brings. For most, this adjustment will just be temporary and not overly distressing. Now, many moms experience the baby blues in the first few days after giving birth. This usually lasts 2 to 5 days and teary, anxious, and moody during this time. So, what are the signs of postnatal depression for moms? We're going to go through some of the common ones right now. First is having a low mood, feeling inadequate and a failure as a mother, having a sense of hopefulness about the future, feeling exhausted, empty, sad, and heavy, feeling guilty, ashamed, or worthless, feeling anxious or panicky, having trouble sleeping for too long, or having nightmares. Or the last one, excessive worrying about the baby, feeling scared, being alone, or going out. Now, before we get into the dads, I'm going to leave some numbers for postnatal depression helplines in case you notice, a mom or if you're the dad and you see all these signs. You can call these numbers. Talk to your partner first, though, too. Now, for dads, it's quite similar. 1 in 10 men experience depression during the pregnancy or after the baby is born. Anxiety conditions are likely to be at least as common. Changes in emotions in mood are both signs of antenatal and postnatal depression. And we're going to go through some examples. Feeling sad or blue, feeling guilty or ashamed, cranky, anxious, angry, isolated or disconnected from your family, your friends, your partner, or you might just want to distance yourself from the relationships you have with these people in general. Feeling overwhelmed, out of control, feel like you can't cope. Those are also signs of an anxiety attack. Unable to enjoy things you used to find fun or pleasurable, and you might have thoughts of suicidal ideation. Now, in addition to these, you might also have a change in your behavior. For example, you feel like you can't concentrate or you can't remember things. You have trouble making decisions or doing everyday tasks. You no longer have an interest in intimate relations with your partner. You don't want to take risks. You want to spend more time at work, and this can also be back to what I said before. You're withdrawing yourself from your family or your friends or your loved ones. And our last one, turning to drugs or alcohol as coping methods. Now, if you're struggling with any of these for more than 2 weeks, don't ignore it. Okay, that's very bad. Do not ignore it. Speak to your partner, speak to your doctor. If you don't want to go to your doctor right away, speak with someone you feel comfortable with immediately. There's help for you out there. There's support for you. Don't only think because you're a dad, there's no support out there, there's no help for you. There's help out there. You just have to know when to go and get it. Because remember, postnatal depression doesn't only affect the mom, it affects the dad too. Because you're a team. It's not just one parent suffering. Sometimes it's both parents suffering. You're not alone. You're strong. And there's people out there who can help you. You're not in this fight alone. Postnatal depression isn't something you take lightly, and if you feel like you're experiencing it, or if you notice that your friends or your family who's just had a baby, you think they're showing signs of postnatal depression, talk to them about it. Try and help them. Right? You don't want it to get worse.
If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching it in full. Again, thank you for being loyal supporters. Thanks for the comments, the feedback, the views. And I look forward to seeing you in more videos as the channel grows and the channel progresses. Thank you again, and have a good day.